Good day, everyone. Today we will be discussing Chapter 6 Intellectual Property. In this presentation, we will understand what intellectual property is, the different types of protection under law, and why is it important in business, technology, and creativity. What is intellectual property? Intellectual property refers to creation of the mind. This includes artworks, books, music, inventions, computer programs, and business processes. If a person or group creates something original, they have ownership rights over it. Intellectual property is legally protected through copyright, patents, trade secrets, and trademarks. This protection encourages innovation because creators know their work cannot easily be stolen or copied. Understanding copyright. A copyright gives the creator exclusive rights to reproduce the work, distribute copies, display or perform it, and create derivative works. This means only the owner can legally control how the work is used. If someone uses copyrighted material without permission, this is called copyright infringement. The fair use of doctrine. The fair use of doctrine allows limited use of copyrighted material without permission. Courts consider four factors. 1. Purpose of use. Is it educational or commercial? 2. Nature of the work. Is it factual or creative? 3. Amount used. How much of the work was copied? 4. Effect on the market value. Does it affect the original sales? For example, using a short route for a school report is usually considered fair use. Laws and organization. The Pro-IP Act strengthens enforcement of copyright and trademarks law and increased penalty for violations. The General Agreement of Tariffs and Trade led to global trade agreements, including TRIPS, which sets international standards for IP protection. The World Trade Organization oversees global trade rules and ensures countries follow agreements related to intellectual property. The World Intellectual Property Organization, or WIPO, promotes innovation and protects intellectual property worldwide. The Digital Millennium Copyright Act protects digital content. It makes bypassing digital security illegal, protects internet service providers from liability for user uploaded copyrighted content. This law is especially important in digital age. Patents. A patent is a property right granted to an inventor. It gives the inventor the exclusive right to prevent others from making, using, and selling the invention without permission.
For an invention to be eligible for a patent, it must fall into one of three statutory classes of items that can be patented. It must be useful, it also must be a novel, and it must not be of use to a person having ordinary skill in the same field. The Leahy-Smith America Invents Act represents a major change in U.S. patent law. Under this law, which was passed in 2011, the U.S. patent system changed from a first to invent to a first inventor to file system effective in March 16, 2013. That means if two people file for a patent application on the same invention at approximately the same time, the first person to file the United States Patent and Trademark Office will receive the patent, not necessarily the person who actually invented the item first. The trade secrets are protected by the Uniform Trade Secrets Act and Economic Espionage Act. The Uniform Trade Secrets Act provides a largely state-level civil framework allowing companies to sue for misappropriation. Conversely, the Economic Espionage Act of 1996 makes the theft of trade secrets a federal criminal. Many large software companies have cross-licensing agreements in which each party agrees not to sue the other over patent infringement. For example, Apple and HTC battled for several years over various mobile phone related patents, in which eventually led to the U.S. International Trade Committee banning imports of two models of the HTC mobile phone. The two companies eventually agreed to a 10-year cross-licensing agreement that permits each party to license the other's current and future patents. Plagiarism is the act of stealing someone's ideas or words and passing them off as one's own. Plagiarism detection systems enable people to check the originality of documents and manuscripts. Reverse engineering is the process of breaking something down in order to understand it, build a copy of it, or improve it. Reverse engineering was originally applied to computer hardware but is now commonly applied to software. In some situations, reverse engineering might be considered unethical because it enables access to information that another organization may have copyrighted or classified as trade secret. Open source code refers to any program whose source code is made available for use or modification as users or other developers see fit. Competitive intelligence is legally obtained information that is gathered to help a community gain an advantage over its rivals. So, open source is about sharing your work so everyone can make it better. Competitive intelligence, on the other hand, is about watching your rivals legally so you can make better business decisions. One is about collaboration and the other is about staying competitive. A trademark is a logo, package design, phrase, sound, or word that enables a consumer to differentiate one company's product from another's. Cyber squatting refers to the act of registering or using a domain name with the aim of profiting from a trademark, corporate name, or personal name of an individual.